Hello students, all of you, welcome back. This is the last session of Unit 2 solution, part 12. Let we go for discuss in this session the colligative properties of last type osmotic pressure. Okay, so first osmosis. Okay students, osmosis. It's a Greek word. Osmosis means to push. Okay, first see brief explanation about osmosis. Concentrated sugar solution. Concentrated means dilute solution means dilute solutions. The solution having a small amount of solute particle is present is called as dilute solution. Concentrated means the solution having a large number of presence of solute particles. Okay, so concentrated sugar solution is taken in an inverted Thissell funnel. It's look like this one. This is called what? Thissell funnel. With its mouth semi-permeable membrane. The mouth is tighted, means fixed with semi-permeable membrane. Okay, this is one of the beaker. This is a funnel. The mouth is containing semi-permeable membrane. The Thissell funnel is placed in a beaker containing dilute solution. The solution dilute either solvent like water. Okay, you just consider this is the beaker containing solvent like water. The solution containing sugar solution. Okay, so this is membrane is semi-permeable membrane. Okay, the level of solution inside the funnel start rising. This is due to the flow of water solvents. Okay, the level of solution inside the funnel. Okay, the solution of inside the funnels start rising. This is due to the flow of water. Flow of water means solvent molecules into the funnel through the semi-permeable membranes. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇದು ಆ ಫನಲಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಥ್ರೂ ಸೆಮಿ ಪರ್ಮಿಯಬಲ್ ಮೆಮ್ಬ್ರೇನ್. ಆ ಮೆಮ್ಬ್ರೇನಿಂದ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಫನಲ್ಗೆ. ಶುಗರ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫನಲ್ಗೆ ಈ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ solvent molecules. Okay, only the solvent molecules flow, not solute, right? Though similarly, when the two solutions of different concentration are separated by, you imagine that two solutions is separated by semi-permeable membranes, then the solvent flow from the solution. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಆ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟು ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೋಯರ್ concentration to the solution of higher concentration. Low concentration ದಿಂದ high concentration ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, through semi-permeable membrane. The process is called what? Osmosis. Okay, now going to the definition of that osmosis. The phenomenon of movement of solvent molecules from a dilute solution into a concentrated solution through semi-permeable membrane. This is called osmosis. Even another definition also, the phenomenon of movements of solvent molecules from pure solvent into the solution through a semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. What is indicated? So overall we define simply the process. What is the process is behind of this? Flow of only the solvent molecules, not solute. Okay, so simply we can write another definition. This process what you observe of flow of the solvent is called osmosis. Clear? Don't forget. Okay, see here one more point. It is what? Pressure. Okay, the having the distance is height. We osmotic pressure we represented pi. Pi is equal to h rho g. H indicated height of column into, this is rho. Rho means density of liquid, and g indicated gravity. Okay, the pi is equal to h rho g. Okay, we'll discuss in later of osmotic pressure. Okay, let me look at some examples. So first one, raw mangoes shrivel when pickled in brine. Brine means salt water. Okay, what is indicated? ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಶ್ರಿವೆಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಅಂತ. ನೀವು ಉಪ್ಪಿನಕಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ? ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಸ್ಮಾಸಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ second one, wilted flowers revive when placed in fresh water. Wilted flowers means ಮುದುಡೋಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಬಾಡೋಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ದೇ ರಿವೈವ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವು ಏನಾಗ್ತವೆ? ಪುನಶ್ಚೇತನ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ ವೆನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಸ್ಮಾಸಿಸ್. Okay, third one, when blood cells are placed in a solution, the solution containing more than 0.9% mass by volume of sodium chloride. Later on, I will explain about this 0.9% of sodium chloride. Okay, is called a saline solution. Okay, so just observe that cells shrink due to the loss of water. Okay, when the placed of sodium chloride, blood cells shrinkage. It's due to the loss of water by osmosis. The fourth one, the people taking lot of salt or salty food experiences water retention in tissue cells and intercellular spaces because of osmosis. Okay, the process of resulted, okay, it's create puffiness or swelling is called edema. It means what? The people's lot of salty food experiences water retention. ಬೊಜ್ಜು ಅಥವಾ ಊತ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀರಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಡಿಮಾ. ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Okay, then fifth one, preservation. We in daily life we have to preserve some food, fruits like so of meat by salting, and of fruits by adding sugar. Protects against bacterial action through the process of osmosis. Okay, bacterium on salted meat or candied fruits losses water, shrivels and dies. Very simple, losses of water, the shrivels, and to get the bacterials like those are all get dies. Okay, to get protection. So sixth one, the water movement from soil into plant roots and subsequently into upper portion of the plant is partly due to osmosis. Okay, these are all the examples of osmosis. Okay, what's the meaning of semi-permeable membrane? We represented SPM. Okay, it's also called SPM, semi-permeable membrane. So membrane which allows only the selective solvent, it is important, the selective solvent molecules to pass through it, but not the solute particles. It's not the solute particles, only allows the solvent particles or molecules. Okay, it's called semi-permeable membrane. The semi-permeable membrane containing a network of submicroscopic holes or pores, so small solvent. Okay, this is the small solvent molecules like water can easily pass through them, but the passage of bigger molecules like solute is indirect. Means, do you observe the in a laboratory filtration process? when a filtration is appear, we take a filter papers, Whatman filter papers or ordinary filter papers. ಆ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಪೋರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೆನ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್, ಆಗ ನಾವು ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಪೇಪರಿಂದ. ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೀವು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್. ದ ಸಾಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದಿ beaker or flow, only the flow of solvent molecules like water. Okay, so this is called semi-permeable membrane. So there are two types of semi-permeable membranes, or namely artificial semi-permeable membrane and natural semi-permeable membranes. Examples of artificial semi-permeable membranes like polymer of cellulose acetate, calcium phosphate deposited on porous spot, thin films of cupric ferrocyanide on porous spot, silicates of irons, and cellophane tape or cellophane. Okay, these are the artificial. Okay, but some of the examples of natural semi-permeable membranes like vegetable membranes, animal membranes like blender of pig or goat. Okay, students, next one, osmotic pressure. It is represented by pi. Okay, this is one of the fourth colligative properties. Why we consider osmotic pressure is a colligative property? Because this is consider the number of solute particles. Okay, later we go for that discussions. So now see an aqueous solution. What is the meaning of aqueous solution? Where water is a solvent. ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವಾಟರನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, aqueous solution. We represented in the aqueous like this. Okay, so now an aqueous solution and water are taken in the two separate compartments separated by semi-permeable membrane as shown in the figure. See, this is a figure, the solution. This is called what? Aqueous solution. The solvent as a water, remaining of solute any one of the particles. So this is the membrane, semi-permeable membrane. The semi-permeable membranes are separated by both solvent and solutions. Clear? So this is containing only the solvent like water. Clear? So then the piston is slowly displaced upward due to the flow of solvent molecules in the solution compartment through semi-permeable membrane. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್. ದಿ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಆಸ್ಮೋಸಿಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ದಿ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಟು ದಿ solution molecules. So here the flow of solvent through semi-permeable membranes, this is go to here, right? Okay, the solvent molecules of into the solution compartment through semi-permeable membrane. The flow of solvent molecules in the solution can be stopped. The solvent solution ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, how we stopped? If some external pressure, okay, this is called what? External pressure applied on the solution. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಡೆ, ನಾವು ಅವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋನೆಸ್. ಓಕೆ, the applied pressure is called what? Osmotic pressure. Okay, so we represented osmotic pressure in pi. Okay, see here, this is called what? In the solution having pressure atmospheric plus osmotic pressure, because the excess of pressure is present in this portion. Here only the pressure is only present, so only we represent pressure atmospheric. Okay, so now going to the definitions. The definition is the minimum or excess pressure which must be applied to the solution just to stop the osmosis. Osmosis means flow of solvent molecule we stop in the presence of excess of pressure. ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಆ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಾಟ್? ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಫ್ solvent molecules into the solution through semipermeable membrane is called what? Osmotic pressure. Okay, is also defined. It can also be defined hydrostatic pressure developed due to the osmosis when a solution and solvent are separated by semipermeable membrane. Osmotic pressure is colligative properties. It's depend on number of solute molecules or particle, that is called as concentration. Okay, already I said osmotic pressure is a colligative property. Osmotic pressure is a colligative property because it's depend number of solute particles, so this is called as concentration. Okay, let me go for determination of osmotic pressure. Okay, so determination of molecular mass M2, okay, from osmotic pressure measurement. Here for a dilute solution the osmotic pressure pi is directly proportional to the molarity. The concentration is represented of the molarity. Why we consider molarity? Because see, molarity definition is molarity. In the later we discuss about molality, because of number of moles of solute is dissolved in 1 kg, but here number of moles of solute is dissolved in solvent. 1 liter of a solvent. So here number of moles of solute is dissolved 1 liter of solvent. We take a solvent in the process. That's why this is representing molarity, not molality. Okay, so pi is directly proportional to molarity in representation of concentration C, okay, at a given temperature. So proportionality constant is removal. So to get pi is equal to CRT. Okay, C means concentration, either molarity of the solution, R means gas constant, T means temperature, and V means volume of the solution of a liter. We'll go into later, we discuss about V. And pi is a osmotic pressure. Okay, in a gas constant, how much of values of gas constant? It having 8.314 joules per mole per Kelvin. Okay, either we represent joule per mole per Kelvin. This is a symbol. This is 8.314 gas constant value. Okay, but we know that, what you know it, molarity definition. Molarity means number of moles dissolved in volume of a solution, either 1 liter of a solvent. Volume of a solution in it represented V. Okay, so N2, already you get N1 is a solvent, N2 is solute. So N2 is a number of moles of solute. Then above equation can be written as, this is equation 1, you just consider. So put the values in this equation. Pi C means N2 by V, N2 by V to R into T. Okay, so this the V is going to in this portion, so pi V is equal to N2 R T. Okay. Okay, students, if we know it, W2 is a gram of solute, W1 is a gram of solvent. Here M2 is a molar mass of solute is dissolved in a solution, so N2 is equal to W2 by M2. Yes, number of moles of mass or weight by molar mass. Okay, so N1 is equal to mass is represented by W1 into M1 molar mass. So here N2 is equal to W2 divided by M2. Okay, so in the last equation, pi into V. So what is the pi? V is equal to N2 RT, right? N2 is, this is the value. Just substitute here. Then pi into V, N2 means W2 by M2 and RT. Okay. The molar mass of solute M2 can be calculated. This is the final equation of osmotic pressure. Okay. Osmotic pressure. But we get the value of calculation of molar mass of M2. Just this the changes. M2 is equal to W2 into RT. This term we go into denominator. Okay, where M2 is a molar mass of solute. Yes, W2 is a, W means mass or weight, mass of solute. R is a gas constant. T is absolute temperature, and pi is a osmotic pressure. V is a volume of the solution. Then all the values you did know it, the quantities, all this know it, then easily calculated the M2 values, molar mass of solute. Okay, let me go for one problem about osmotic pressure. Okay, problem 1, 200 cm cube or cc or ml of an aqueous solution of an protein containing 1.26 gram of the protein. The osmotic pressure of such a solution at 300 Kelvin is found to be 2.57 into 10 to the power of minus 3 bar. Calculate the molar mass of the protein. Molar mass means M2. Okay. So now going to the, what are the values are given. See, first thing, 200 cm cube of an aqueous solution. It means they get volume. It is 200 cm cube or ml or cc. It is converted to in the liter. It will be 0.2 liter. Okay, divided by 1000. So then the aqueous solution, right, the protein containing 1.26 gram of protein. This is a solute. W2 weight gram is solute. W2 is 1.26 gram. Okay. Then osmotic pressure, it's given temperature. Temperature, it's already given in a Kelvin. Doesn't change to degree Celsius to Kelvin. Already is representing in Kelvin. So then one more point is osmotic pressure of such solution is found to be 2 point. This is osmotic pressure is pi 2.57 into 10 to the power of 3 bar. Okay, we want to calculate it M2 values. Clear? Already we know that equation pi V is equal to osmotic pressure W2 M2 RT, right? So we want to calculate M2 value, molar mass, then over W2 RT pi into V. Okay, we know all the values, but R is one of the gas constant. It is 8.314 joules per mole per Kelvin, but you did not write this value. Okay, we could not take R values as 8.314 Kelvin, joules per mole per Kelvin, because we are expressing pressure of osmotic pressure in representation of bar, in terms of bar. So we can write the values of R is 0.083 liter bar per mole per Kelvin. So joules is converted to liter bar. So this value is taken to as R. So substitute here. Clear of this one. So W2 is 1.26. Okay, then R is 0.083 and into T is 300 and pi is 2.57 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into volume is 200. Okay, overall we'll solve out to get and here also, here is not in a representation of cm cube, will be represent liter, so they write 0.2 liter, and having a terms also there. This is weight is gram, and this value like liter, bar, mole, all the values should cancelled out to forming of gram per mole. This is a M2 of representation of unit. The value is comes out 61.022. This much of value is present. Simple calculation. Clear? Okay, now this method is widely used to determine the molar mass of proteins, polymers and other macromolecules. Okay, so the osmotic pressure method has advantage over other methods as pressure measurement is around because of it is molarity after the solution used instead of molality. ನಾವು molality ಗಿಂತ molarity ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so this is widely useful as osmotic pressure. So as a compared of other colligative properties, its magnitude is large even for very dilute solutions. The technique of osmotic pressure is determination of molar mass of a solutes is particularly used to determine the molar mass of biomolecules. Okay, as they are not stable at higher temperature of polymer which has pure solubilities. So biomolecules ಗಳು ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ the best way of osmotic pressure. Okay, at they are not in a biomolecules in stable high temperature and polymers which have a pure solubility. So polymers ಅಲ್ಲಿ solubility ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ಕಡೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ by using osmotic pressure to calculate it. Okay, so now going to one more important point is reverse osmosis or purification of water or purification of water. The phenomena in which pure solvent, just you consider the solvent flow out of the solution, solution ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಯಾವುದು pure solvent through semi-permeable membrane is called reverse osmosis. So osmosis ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, the process of flow of solvent molecules, but reverse osmosis solution ನಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ pure solvent. Clear? This is reverse osmosis. The reverse osmosis occurs when the pressure larger than the osmotic pressure. Reverse osmosis ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರೆಷರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆಸ್ಮೋಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ಗಿಂತ. ಅಂಥ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಿ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ಮೋಸಿಸ್. Okay, the application, one of the best application, this is very important. It is an important application of reverse osmosis, may be asked in examinations. Reverse osmosis is used in desalination of seawater. It means ಈ sea water ಅಂದರೆ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಉಪ್ಪಿನ ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆಯೋದು. Okay, removal of salt molecules. See this, a schematic setup for the process is as shown in the below one. See here. Okay, it's having the membrane. It is semi-permeable membrane. Here salt water. Okay, this is salt water. It's having fresh water. Okay, it is exerted by pressure in the piston. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ಸ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪಾಟ್, ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅನದರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್, it is open water outlet in the fresh water. Okay, in this process pure water is separated from seawater by semi-permeable membrane. In this method seawater and pure water are taken in a two separate compartment. This is one compartment is a pure water or fresh water. It is containing salt water, another one of the container of that separate pot. So by it is divided two pot in the semi-permeable membrane. When pressure is greater than the osmotic pressure is applied on the sea water, the pure water flow through. ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ by semi-permeable membrane into the pure water compartment. For this process cellulose acetate, this is used as a semi-permeable membrane, cellulose acetate. It's one more question maybe asked. What type of question will appear in 1 mark? Which semi-permeable membrane were used in a reverse osmosis of by using seawater, purification of water? So cellulose acetate membrane is permeable to water but impermeable to impurities or ions present in the seawater. ಇದೇ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ನ ಅಲೋ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಸಮ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇದೇ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ semi-permeable membrane of cellulose acetate work. So where it is used, this type of purification of water, many Middle East countries use desalination of plants to meet their potable water demands from salty water. Okay, so next one more important term, isotonic solution. Two solutions having same osmotic pressure. You just consider two solution, ಎರಡು solution ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ osmotic pressure same ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, at a given temperature, called isotonic solutions. Okay, when two isotonic solutions are separated by semi-permeable membrane, no osmosis takes place. ಎರಡು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಮೋಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ ಎಂದಾಗ ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಸ್ಮೋಸಿಸ್ಗಳು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಿ ಆಸ್ಮೋಸಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿ ಆಸ್ಮೋಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಅಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಐಸೋಟೋನಿಕ್ solution having same concentrations. Clear? So in that hypertonic and hypotonic solution, further we know it, if we have two solution have different osmotic pressure then appear. So by chance same ಇತ್ತು osmotic pressure, ಅದನ್ನು ಐಸೋಟೋನಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೈಪರ್ಟೋನಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೈಪೋಟೋನಿಕ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಆಸ್ಮೋಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ called higher osmotic pressure with respect other is called hypertonic. The solution which as lower osmotic pressure with respect to other is called hypotonic solution. These two are also important, hypotonic and hypertonic. Okay, so see here one of the example, a 0.9% mass by volume solution of sodium chloride is water. Sodium chloride in water is known normal saline solution. Okay, it's very important. What is the meaning of saline solution? We'll ask. It's mean 0.9% solution of sodium chloride NaCl plus water in water. Okay, 0.9%. It is called what? Saline. Okay, it is isotonic with the fluid inside the blood cells. Saline solution, blood cell idre, it's called isotonic. In this solution, the blood corpuscles neither shrink nor swell. Shrink ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ swell ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. Therefore, medicines are mixed with normal saline water for intravenous injections. Okay, the solution of sodium chloride NaCl in water, say saline, with concentration more than 0.9% mass by volume, 0.9% ಇಂತಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ it is called hypertonic. Okay, on that condition, if blood corpuscles are placed in such a solution, water flow out of the cells, they would be shrink. ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್, ಆವಾಗ ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟರ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜಸ್. ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ in water with concentration less than 0.9% is called hypotonic. Okay, if blood corpuscles, blood ಕಣಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, are placed in such solution, water flow into the cells and they would become swell and finally burst. ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಕಡೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ವೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ and finally they get burst. Okay, this is about the solution chapter. Okay, clear students? Thank you.